Hello everybody, I hope that you are good. This is a quick Bitcoin update. So far what I can see is that we are above the daily 50 EMA. So for now we are safe, but remember that if we break below the 50 EMA in the daily time frame, then we are gonna see Bitcoin rolling over even more, and the next target would be 25,200. But for now we are above it, so we are safe. Now if you go to the 1 hour time frame, there was a very interesting move that happened last night in my case, and it was that Bitcoin hit exactly 28,000 round number, not pennies, which is quite interesting. That's a footprint of the market maker. What I can see here is that this candle left a wick around, let me mark it for you. I would say that it's around this area here, 27,900. So that wick in principle should be filled. Okay, but then we also have another story. We're gonna go to high block in a moment to check all those liquidations, but I've noticed that here, if we go to the left in the chart, from 28th of March, we have a liquidity pool. Okay, let me mark it for you. It's this one that hasn't been retraced yet. So let me extend this box for you. Okay, all the way here, and you can see that hasn't been retraced yet. So Bitcoin might come to this level still, okay? Now, if you remember, we will go to high block capital in a moment, but in yesterday's video, we saw a liquidation zone in the 27,000 and the 26,900, and this pretty much matches with those liquidations. So why not? Why couldn't we see something like this for today? Okay, that's a scenario that I'm gonna keep an eye on. Of course, if it goes low and then the daily candle closes below the daily 50 EMA, then I'm not going to long. I'm gonna be favoring shorts. But if it goes low, retraces this liquidity pool and hit all those liquidations, and then it bounces hard to fill this wick and it closes above the daily 50 EMA, then we are good and Bitcoin could go higher. Obviously take this with a pinch of salt because the New York session hasn't even started yet. It starts in 2 hours from here, so there's still time for any kind of surprise. And also, as I told you yesterday, this week is going to be quite a difficult week for trading. That's what I'm anticipating. So let's trade level by level. Let's see what the market gives us, and then let's execute any trades with that. If we go to high block capital, let's see what we find in the liquidation heatmap. This is the 12 hours. I usually don't pay attention to this chart, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's interesting when we see a yellow bar like this, because then usually it goes there. You can see in this case there was a yellow bar at 27,300 when we were at 27,500, and then price went there, took the area and then bounced. And now we can see that there is another yellow bar at 27,875, which, if you remember from the previous chart I just showed you, that's the 50% of the wick, so there is a bit of confluence there. Okay, so let's go now to the 1 month time frame. I checked the 7 days already. There is not really much going on there, but in the 1 month time frame, this is what I showed yesterday too, there is still quite a lot of liquidity at 27,000 and 26,900, which also matches with that liquidity pool we marked. Okay, that zone that has to still be retraced. So we've seen that we have some confluence with the liquidations at the 50% of the week with the 12-hour time frame liquidations heatmap, and also at the liquidation pool that we marked at 27,000 and 26,900. That also matches with the 1 month time frame liquidations. So now let me ask you this question: what do you think happens first? Retrace the liquidity pool and then fill the wick, or fill the wick and then retrace that liquidity pool to the downside? That question is what I have in my head today. Okay, I'm leaning more, or this is what I would prefer to see, is to first retrace the liquidity pool and then fill the wick and close the daily candle above the daily 50 EMA, because then I could favor longs. Okay, but if we first fill the wick and then we go to retrace the liquidity pool and we close the daily candlestick below the 50 EMA, then I'll be favoring shorts. It's that simple. It's a game of probabilities, and sometimes you just have to wait to see what the market gives you. We can see that right now we're still within the weekend range. Let's go there. Let's see Saturday. Okay, let's see what the range is Saturday here. And where it's Sunday, where it closed the weekend around here. Okay, so you can see that if we extend this was the weekend range. If we extend this, we are still within the weekend range. So this is a zone of choppiness. So guys, I like that word choppiness. So guys, be careful here. You know, wait to see what the market gives you. If it fills the wick, then maybe you could aim for the liquidity pool to get retrace. And if it fills the liquidity pool and then sweep the lows, then maybe you could be looking for the wick to be filled. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but whatever you decide to do today, just remember to be careful, apply risk management, stop losses in place, because, you know, the same as I was anticipating last week to be a very good week for trading, and it was, now I'm anticipating to be quite a choppy week for trading. So guys, be careful. All I'm gonna wait is a deviation out of this range, out of this box. If price today, you know, do something like this, I'm not gonna trade this because, you know, there is not much to trade in this box. I'm waiting for a deviation. It's also very important to get to know your own trading system, your own trading style. Mine is explained in the course. There is a link to the website in the description. And I know that based on my trading system, what I'm going to be favoring is high probability trade. So I know that here, the 50% of the range, there is not going to be any high probability trade for me. So that's why I'm going to wait for a deviation. Let's see what the market gives me. Is it going to fill the wick first or retrace the liquidity pool first? And then I will play accordingly. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.